As Russia continues its invasion into Ukraine, many are worried about what the future of the conflict could look like. KX's William Johnson spoke with a local expert who says that if they were to persist, the conflict would come at a cost to everyone involved.
For nearly a decade, Larry Napper says he spent his days serving the U.S. as an ambassador in Eastern Europe in both Latvia and Kazakhstan until the mid-2000s, studying on Ukraine and Russia at the time.
I also had a lot of Russia and Ukraine experience earlier in my career and subsequent. Yeah, I've been following these events in Ukraine very closely.
Napper says he's helped these areas after the Soviet Union broke up and says that he's seeing the work he's done for decades about these countries reversed as Russia has been invading Ukraine for roughly a month.
It's a tragedy that affects me personally because we worked a lot with the Ukrainians, with the Russians, to try to see that this precise chain of events which has transpired would not happen.
Napper says that it's been hard to see the hundreds of families fighting to find safety as troops are trying to move forward into their territory, which he says has led many to seek alternative options.
It's been heartbreaking to see. There's upwards of now 5 million refugees that the UN estimates have left Ukraine, and maybe as much as a quarter of the Ukraine population of 44 million displaced internally.
Napper says that the areas like the Brazos Valley in the U.S. are already seeing the impacts as gas prices continue to rise. If the conflict were to persist, the A&M professor says that it would hurt the global economy and increase the cost on goods like grains from Ukraine.
It's the largest such invasion since the end of World War II. And that's what I mean by a geopolitical game changer, because nothing is going to be the same after this event as it was before.
Now, as President Biden makes his way in Europe, Napper says he's hoping an agreement and peace will soon make its way into the area.
There's going to have to be a negotiated solution hammered out that protects Ukraine's interests.
As the conflict will make its 1-month mark tomorrow and more people become affected.
The Biden administration has been facing increased pressure to assist Ukraine since the start of the conflict.